Hey everyone, today I have the Muley Freak Game Changer Bino Harness. So if you buy the bundle, this is what you'll get. You'll get the Rangefinder Pouch, and also the Accessories Pouch, which is also an ammo pouch as well, so you can use it for either or. Then you'll get the Rangefinder Tether, and then it'll come with a couple clips onto the Rangefinder Pouch and the Accessories Pouch to connect it to the Bino Harness here. So let's take a look and go over some of the features of the Bino Harness. So you have dual front pockets. The first one is kind of a kangaroo pouch where you can just drop anything in. And then the second one is a little zipper and a little bit of stretch fabric here, so you can put quite a bit into the front of this harness. And you can kind of tell with that little bit of extra fabric there, you've got plenty of room for stuff. On the sides you have two stretch pockets, so easily can fit a release or wind checker in there pretty well. On the back here is a nice kind of another kangaroo pouch, little stretch to it as well. It's a little bit bigger, so you can fit quite a bit in it as well. And then as you can see, it is fully enclosed Bino harness, and same with the Rangefinder pouch, it's fully enclosed as well. Little tabs for one-handed operation, forward opening. It is a one size fits most. Some 12x50s might not fit, but it will fit up to 12x50s. And then the Rangefinder pouch is also the same way, as one size fits most. So that's kind of the features of it. I'll throw it on here, or actually first I'll show you how the Rangefinder pouch connects. One thing I really do like about the connections here is it's got a little bit of stretch into the buckle. So if you're wanting to really get it tightened, it's pretty well, and it'll give you a little bit of stretch. If you're throwing another jacket on, it might still be able to fit without adjusting the harness itself. So anyway, this Rangefinder pouch here, you can see there's a little sleeve here that'll slide right into the harness part. And then this little clip, you can do it on either side, so it can be on your left or right side. Throw this clip in here and show you how it attaches. So you'll just slide the buckle right through that sleeve and slide it all the way over to the harness. Then you'll have this little clip. So then you'll just drop the clip into the buckle part there. And just flip the clip back over onto itself. So what the clip's going to do is help it from falling off, and then also it won't slide all the way over on you. Alright, so now we have the Rangefinder pouch put on. This is the way that I would run the Bino harness, but like I said, you can also put on the Accessories pouch, which either side you can mount it onto. I just like to just have the Rangefinder pouch, especially with all the pockets in this one. I don't really have the need for the Accessories pouch. Let's take a look at the harness itself. I really like that it's 1-inch webbing, so it's not too bulky on you. Where they all will attach is a little bit of padding here in the Cordura fabric, so it's really comfortable. Got a little bit of padding there. And then these are not auto lock buckles, they're just regular buckles, so they're not going to be quite as strong as some of the other buckles on the market and won't stay in place as well as the auto lock buckles. But you got a little nice plastic keeper here, so it actually is really nice to keep this from flapping all over the place when you have extra webbing. Really nice adjustments here. I will say when this plastic piece is right next to the buckle, it is a little bit hard to get it adjusted, so it takes a little bit of time, but once you get it set, it is easy to adjust. And then it also has a little loop in here, so you can really get your finger in there and pull it tight. So I do like the harness on this Bino system. I'll throw it on here and show you how it fits. So I got the harness on here. As you can see, it's a little bit taller than some of the others, but I am 5'7", so to give you a little bit of a reference there. But it's not still super bulky where it's huge on me. So easy one-handed operation. You got a nice tab here that you can grab a hold of. That functions really well. You can still get to all the pockets without anything being in the way. The Rangefinder pouch is a little bit more difficult. So I have the Bushnell broadhead rangefinder, so it is a little bit taller, but not too tall really. But you can see here, it just hits the top of the rangefinder, so it makes it a little bit more difficult for one-handed closure. You have the bungees underneath, so you can tighten it up to make them fit a little bit more snug. One thing too, these are 10x42s. This is a little piece of foam that you can put in the bottom. So if I didn't have that in there, you have a little bit more room for a taller binocular. And then with it in, these are going to be about right at the top of the Bino harness. You could get a little bit taller ones. But with this size, I would recommend running the foam for the 10x42s. Overall, I really like the harness itself. Like I said, the only thing is the rangefinder pouch is a little hard to one-handed operate. The fabric on the back of the Bino harness where the rangefinder and accessories pouch attach, I like that. It's a little bit rougher, so it really holds the accessory pouches in place really well, so you don't have to really worry about them sliding all over the place on you and making a bunch of noise. Pretty quiet harness. The one thing I will say is with these being a little bit bigger, I'll have to try it on with a backpack, but I think the straps could get pretty close to hitting this on me. I don't have as big a chest and torso as some people might have, so if you're a little bit smaller, you maybe might run into an issue there. Other than that, it's a really nice Bino harness. Well built. It's Cadura fabric, so it will repel the water pretty well. When you have the harness open itself, it does fold down, so you don't have to worry about the lid flapping around on you. Overall, it's a really nice harness. And if you are looking for one that does not use magnets, I recommend checking it out. Like I said earlier, I will be testing a whole bunch of Bino harnesses against each other and comparing them to see which one fits what I am looking for the best. If you have something that you look for in a Bino harness, please leave it in the comments, and I will try to make sure that I add that test to my Bino harness review video and the comparison of all of them together. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the Bino review of all of them together to compare them to see which one might fit your needs the best. And as always, stay hidden.